In this video, I'm going to be building out a team of AI voice agents that could be deployed within inside of your business. And for the use case of this video, I'm going to be doing this for a dental office. We're going to have 3 different agents that are going to be able to interact with each other as if they're normal people.
So when you come in tomorrow, we'll get you settled in and make sure you're nice and comfortable. I booked your appointment for 11:15 in the morning on Friday, May 10th.
So if you are a business that has multiple departments like a receptionist or accounting or sales, this video is going to be super valuable to show how you could actually build out a singular voice assistant for each of these different categories and tie them together so they could actually work together and kind of assist your users or your customers in the best way possible. So before we start this video, let's do an intro to myself. So my name is Brock Messerich. I'm an AI entrepreneur. I started this YouTube channel to document the process of me actually building out these AI automations for businesses. So if you're somebody that's looking for ways to integrate AI into your business, or you're an AI agency owner looking to grow your agency, this channel is going to be awesome because you'll be able to see the behind the scenes of me building these custom solutions out for clients, as well as videos like this where I come up with ideas where AI and these AI voice calling agents could be implemented into different businesses and different business types. So with that being said, if you're a business owner and something like this interests you and you want to see how you can actually build out these things for yourself, but you don't want to have to do it yourself, make sure there is a link below to book a discovery call with my agency. Maybe me and my team could build out one of these solutions for you. So I wanted to throw that out there before we start this video, but now let's dive right into it. All right, now let's actually dive into exactly what it is we're going to be building. So I'm going to kind of show you the behind the scenes of the system that we're actually going to be building out and how to do it. So if we look at this here, here's a little overview of what it is we're going to be building out. So we're going to be building out a dental office voice assistant team. So it's going to be a team of these assistants, these voice calling assistants for different use cases. So obviously we're going to have multiple assistants for different use cases. So we're going to have 3 of these different assistants on our team. So assistant number 1, we're going to have them answer the inquiries for the Eastside Clinic and book appointments. Simple enough, just answer any of the questions they have regarding like what to bring to the appointment or what time, what hours are open, all that sort of stuff. And then the assistant number 2 is going to be the same thing, but for the Westside Clinic. So going to be able to handle the same inquiries, but we want to split these up between the different clinics. And there's a bunch of different use cases we could deploy this for businesses. If you're your own business, you could do this for multiple different use cases. So, and then the third assistant is another example. The third assistant is going to be able to handle inquiries regarding payment options and accounting for the users. So that's going to be a specific dedicated agent for handling payment for these dental services. All right, so we're inside of our Synthflow here. What we're going to do is we're going to come over to assistants. You can see we have the assistants tab here, and then we have teams. So first of all, we need to build an assistant, and then from there we could actually build out a team. So we're going to click assistant. This is going to be for inbound because this is going to be when they call our dental office, right? So let's call this Eastside Dental Receptionist. And let's see, so we could play around with the different AI models we're going to use. So we could use the Synthflow LLM, you could do GPT-4 Turbo, GPT-3 Turbo, Llama 3. For this, it says the Synthflow LLM is recommended for real-time AI conversation. So let's just go ahead and stick with this. And what we want to do, we want to create a custom greeting here. So let's just say, hey there, this is Samantha with Wilson Dental Clinic. Hey there, this is Samantha with Wilson Dental Clinic. What can I assist you with today? All right, so what we want to do is we want to play around with some of the different voices here. So you can see we have all of these different basic voices. We could clone voices, which I've done that for myself, but we could also add our 11 Labs API key. So if we don't like any of these voices or these AI models, we could actually use 11 Labs, which is it's a platform where we could actually build out AI voice agents. And so we could get really creative there. But what we want to do is let's just go to next. So we could actually create these different actions. So we could send an SMS text message. We could do real-time booking, call transfer to a live human, info extractor actions, which we're able to extract information on the call, which is really cool, and do like kind of function calling with these different pieces of information we extract. And we could add a knowledge base. So if we want to go ahead and add a knowledge base of kind of what our sales script is or something for the receptionists already, we could add that, or we could add information based on the services we provide, like a website. to give information or give context to our agents. So with that being said, I want to thank the sponsor of this video, Meet Vendasta, the all-in-one software platform for agencies. With Vendasta, you are equipped with all the tools you need to market, sell, bill, and fulfill services for your clients. Give your clients a white label app filled with essential solutions every businesses need, including a CRM, social media management, local SEO, and reputation management. Meanwhile, their automated reporting tools give them peace of mind about their return on investment, while your agency bills them a subscription that gets deposited to your bank account. My favorite feature is their extensive marketplace to build tailored packages for your clients, featuring best of breed products from companies like Google and Meta. So if you are an agency owner and you are looking for different ways to provide different solutions to your clients, maybe Vendasta is exactly what you're looking for. Look at the link in the description to join for a 14-day free trial with Vendasta. What we want to do now is we're going to come in here and write our prompts. So obviously prompting is really important for these AI models, for them to act how we want them to act. So let's come in here, and what we could do is we could actually use this AI generator and help us create the prompt for us. We're not good prompt engineers. So let's just say I'm creating an AI receptionist named Samantha for Wilson Dental Clinic. Her job is to to answer any questions patients have before and after their visit. Be warming and kind and try to help the best you can. All right, so now it's going to spit out a prompt based on that kind of example that we gave in a bit more structured way. So it's not just, a pretty shitty prompt. It's actually going to be a bit more structured. So we'll make some iterations to this. So thank you. You please offer more details to tailor Samantha's script specifically for the needs of Wilson Dental Clinic. So company background, we offer basic dental services like teeth cleanings, fillings, root canals, general hygiene, however you spell this word. There we go. Target audience is people that are retired over the age of 55. If they want, so what we want to do is, this is only going to be for the Eastside Clinic. So let's say this assistant is only for the Eastside Clinic. If they ask about the Westside or have any questions regarding payment, then we need to transfer to another agent. Okay. So again, this is just going to be for the Eastside Dental Clinic. So it's going to ask questions like, oh, when is my appointment? Or what do I need to bring to my appointment? Or just like all these basic questions. What time are you open? What are your business hours? All that sort of stuff. And if it goes outside of that, if it says, hey, I need to book an appointment with the Westside Clinic, it's going to transfer over to a different assistant. And the same goes for payment method. If they ask any questions regarding payment or billing or insurance or something, it'll go to a different assistant. So great. Perfect. That looks good. Let's say move forward and insert the prompt. Boom, insert. Now we have the prompt all set up and ready to go that we actually built with AI. So now let's kind of go ahead and actually test this out, see how this sounds. If you are a business owner and you want to integrate AI, or specifically one of these AI calling agent systems, into your existing business, make sure to book a discovery call below with my agency. We have built out countless of these things with different use cases. So if you want to take advantage of this new AI technology, and instead of just watching from the sidelines and actually deep dive into this to help automate your processes, make sure to book a call below to work with my agency. So I actually already filmed this part of the video, but going back when I was editing, it looks like for whatever reason it got deleted. So what we need to do, we're going to add some info extractor actions here. So what we could do is we could come inside of our prompt and we will just click this info extractor right here. And we need to add a question and just follow along exactly like this. So we're going to do open question, and the information we want to extract on this call is we want to extract their name and we want to extract their email. We could add anything for these properties here. So keep that in mind. If you're a real estate agent and you're looking to qualify your leads, you could ask, are you looking to sell your home? And then capture their answer. Or what's your budget for this project? It will capture that custom variable there. So we could create any identifier here and basically pull any of this information, store it inside of here. You'd even send webhooks to our CRMs or wherever we want to store this information. So I'm going to show you exactly how to do it here. So we're going to call this identifier the name. What are you looking to find out? What is the name of the user? Very simple. And then just put a couple names here just as examples. So there we go. And then we want to do open question for the email. And then what is the email of the user? And then just give a couple examples with some email addresses so the system knows what to look for. Okay, so that should be good. What I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna make the Westside dental receptionist. So I'm gonna come in here, I'm just gonna basically duplicate the Eastside one. And then let's come here, and obviously we need to change some things. So let's call this Westside dental receptionist. Let's use a different name or a different assistant here just for the sake of this video. So I just listened to that. I know actually since I'm wearing these AirPods, you guys can't hear that. So I'm just gonna click Anna here just to change it up a bit. And then we need to do some changes in the prompt, obviously, because it's a different clinic. So we're gonna say, hey there, this is Anna with Wilson Dental Clinic. What can I assist you with today? So there we go, that's fine. Now let's move on to the prompt. All right, so that should be good to go. Now we need to, again, add the info extractor actions here. So let's do open question, name, let's email, what is the user's email address? There we go. Create one more, open question, name, what is the name of the user? And then we want to have, again, these names here. There we go, set that up. Now we need to enable the real-time booking. So let's come over to cal.com. Since I didn't do this for the previous one, I actually did it behind the scenes. Let's go ahead and do this here so I could show you guys how to do it. So pull this up. All right, so what we want to do is we want to come over to our account, go to settings. We need to click API keys, add an API key. Let's call this Westside location. Save, copy that. We're gonna put this here. And what we want to do is we want to come over to our calendar. And then this number here, that's the calendar event ID. So copy paste that. There we go. And let's move on. Great, so now let's actually test this caller out. It's not gonna be perfect, but we can make some changes if we need to. Should be getting a phone call. Here we go.
Hey there, this is Samantha with Wilson Dental Clinic. What can I assist you with today?
Yeah, I have some questions for you if you're free.
I'm all ears. Please go ahead and ask away. By the way, could you please tell me your name and email address so I can add it to our system before we get started?
Yeah, my name is Brock Messerich, and that is spelled MESARICH. And my email is brockmesserich@gmail.com.
Got it, Brock. Thanks for spelling that out for me. So I've got you down as Brock Messerich, and your email is brockmesserich@gmail.com. Now, what brings you to Wilson Dental Clinic today? Are you looking to schedule an appointment, or do you have some questions about our dental services?
So I actually already have an appointment for tomorrow. It's my first ever root canal, and I'm kind of nervous, and I just want to make sure I do everything right to prepare.
I totally get it, Brock. Having a root canal can be a bit intimidating, especially if it's your first time. But don't worry, our team at Wilson Dental Clinic is super experienced and gentle when it comes to working with seniors. We'll make sure you're comfortable throughout the whole process. Can I walk you through what you can expect tomorrow? Sometimes knowing what's going to happen can help ease those nerves a bit.
Yes, please.
So when you come in tomorrow, we'll get you settled in and make sure you're nice and comfortable. Our dentist will then explain everything that's going to...
Okay, we don't need to listen to the remainder of that. What we want to do is we want to come in here and see the different information that was extracted on the call. So you can see we're able to look at the full transcript, and we could download this if we want to. So that's cool. And now we want to go to the actions. So you could see the return values for these different actions. So the name is, copied this here, Brock Messerich. Spelled my name wrong, but that is okay, I guess. And then for here, it also extracted our email. So that information is now stored there as custom variables. We could then send a webhook to send that information to our CRM or to Zapier and do whatever we want with it. That's a cool little demo there. So I actually went ahead and I added the real-time booking function. So I connected this to my cal.com based on the API key that I needed to add. So now let's give ourselves another call and check this out, because we'll be able to actually book an appointment. So that is obviously one of the use cases that we want to do for this, assistant.
Hey there, this is Samantha with Wilson Dental Clinic. What can I assist you with today?
Yeah, I wanted to see about potentially booking an appointment.
I'd be happy to help you with that, Brock. Before we get started, can you confirm that your time zone is Pacific Honolulu? And I'll also need your email address to add it to our system, which is brockmesserich@gmail.com, correct? Now let's find a suitable time for your appointment. We have availability on Tuesday, Thursday, or Friday of this week. Which one of these days works best for you?
Do you have any time available on Friday, May 10th?
Yes, we have 2 slots available on Friday, May 10th. You can choose either 8:15 in the morning or 11:15 in the morning. Which one would you prefer?
Is that going to be 11:15 Honolulu time or a different time?
That's 11:15 in the morning, Lulu time or Pacific Honolulu time. Does that work for you?
Yep, let's actually do that.
Stand by, please. One moment, please. I booked your appointment for 11:15 in the morning on Friday, May 10th. If you need to reschedule, please use the link in your email. Is there anything else I can assist you with today, Brock?
Nope, thank you. Perfect. So if you actually check this email, I was trying to show that, it actually is scheduled there. So while I was on the phone call, it actually sent me an email saying that it was booked via my cal.com. So there we go. That is now set up. Now let's go ahead and build out the other receptionists for the Westside Clinic, and then also the one that could help them with any payment inquiries. All right, so we've obviously already tested out the Eastside Clinic receptionist. Now let's go ahead and test out the Westside that we just made. And let's go ahead, play around with this. Let's call.
Hey there, this is Anna with Wilson Dental Clinic. What can I assist you with today?
Yeah, which location is this for?
I'm happy to help you with Wilson Dental Clinic's Westside location. Before we get started, may I have your name and email address, please? That way, I can add it to our system for future reference.
Yeah, it's Brock Messerich, and my email is brockmesserich@gmail.com. Can I ask questions about the Eastside Clinic?
I'm specifically assisting with the Westside location, but I can definitely help you get in touch with someone who can answer your Eastside Clinic questions. Would you like me to transfer the call to a colleague who can assist you better?
No, thank you. Okay, so obviously that is working how we wanted to, as far as it only answering inquiries about the Westside Clinic. So there we go. That's awesome. Let's move on now to actually, be able to transfer this. Great. So now what we're going to do actually is we're going to build out the third assistant, and that third assistant is going to be for any of the payment inquiries. So let's go ahead. We're going to create an assistant. This is going to be an inbound, and then call this Wilson Dental Payment Assist, or I'll say accounting to sound professional. Accountant receptionist, again, to sound professional. Not that any of that matters. So let's use a different name. Let's do Sylvia, or no, let's do Serena. Select it. Say, hey there, this is Serena with Wilson Dental. I am here to help you with any of your payment processing questions. What can I help you with? Great. That is good to go. We want to move on. We've been through all of this before, obviously. So now let's go ahead. We're going to use the prompt copilot. We need to write the prompt for this specific assistant. So we're going to go through this process again. All right. So let's just give it a basic prompt. So all right. That is what I said. Let's give it a second to spit out an answer here, or spit out a prompt for us, and we'll make some adjustments if we need to, and then go on from there. Gotta hydrate. All right, so grade based on your requirements, company name, Wilson Dental. The reception, focus on accounting and billing inquiries, target audience. All right, so let's go ahead. Let's move forward with this prompt. We'll test it out and see if we need to make any adjustments. All right, so now we have the prompt set up and good to go. Pretty basic prompt, but what we want to do, let's actually add. So what we want to do actually, let's come to knowledge base here. We're going to upload a text knowledge base. So let's call this Wilson Dental Payment Options for Accounting. Let's just call it that. So what I did here is actually went on ChatGPT and I basically said make up a document that goes over a dental office named Wilson Dental's payment processing policies. So let's just copy and paste this here. So here we go, copy paste that. We're gonna use this as a knowledge base. So all this information, it will be able to check and follow those rules there. So let's upload that. This is a new feature in Synthflow, by the way, is the ability to upload kind of a repository of knowledge bases, which is really cool. It was to be expected, but it's cool. It's finally in here. So let's come to our accountant, receptionist. So add a knowledge base. Wait, maybe, I think this might still be loading. Oh, so it's actually technically underneath the test folder. So what we'll come here, add knowledge base, add the test folder. There we go. So now that knowledge base is there. For this, we don't necessarily need to do any info extractor actions or anything or any scheduling. So boom, let's go ahead and test this out. So all right, so we should be receiving a phone call, as you guys know at this point. Here we go.
Hey there, this is Serena with Wilson Dental. I am here to you with any of your payment processing questions. What can I help you with?
Yeah, I was curious, what type of payment do you guys accept? If I were able to write you guys a check, is that something you guys could do?
We do accept personal checks as a form of payment. If you'd like to pay by check, please make it payable to Wilson Dental. Just a heads up, if the check happens to bounce, there might be a small processing fee. But other than that, we're more than happy to accommodate checks as a payment option. Would you like me to confirm your account information so I can assist you with the payment process?
No, I'm actually curious. Could I ask some questions about the Westside Clinic? I'm going there tomorrow and want to ask some questions.
I'm happy to help, but I think there might be some confusion. As the accounting and billing assistant, I'm not directly connected to the Westside Clinic's operations. If you have questions about appointments, services, or any other non-billing related inquiries, I can help direct you to the right receptionist based on your location. Would Eastside or Westside reception be more convenient?
No, thank you. First of all, I mean, I don't think that voice is great. I should have chose a different voice, which is totally okay. There's a bunch of different options, but for the sake of the video, I just wanted to be quick and choose something. So that's cool. It doesn't answer any of the Eastside or Westside Clinic questions as we prompted it to. And then also it gave us information on the different payment methods that they take. So we could plug in, different databases and whatnot. So for this use case, if you're this dental office, you could actually accept these payments over the phone based on these different automations we could do on the back end. But that right there is just a basic example. Let's come in here. Let's finish this up. And so now let's actually create the assistant team and mesh these together so they can interact with each other and actually transfer the calls. All right, so to build out the teams, what we want to do is we want to come to our assistants here over on the left. We want to click create and create assistant team. We're going to call this Wilson Dental Team. So what do we want our lead assistant to be? So let's have the Eastside location be our leader. So when you call, this is the first one that is actually going to answer. So choose your sub assistant. So we need to click this. So this is the accounting receptionist. So change to Wilson Dental when there are any questions regarding payment or accounting. And then by saying, let me transfer you over to Anna, our accounting specialist. to better assist you. So that is what our AI is going to say when we actually transfer it over. And then the transfer delay, we could have it be 1 second, 5 seconds. Let's have it be like 3 seconds so it's not immediate. So save changes. There we go. And then let's add another one. We want to add, let's see, so Eastside Dental is our lead assistant. So we need to have the Westside Dental, or the Westside Dental receptionist. So when the user has any questions regarding the Westside Clinic, by saying, let me transfer you over to our Westside Clinic. Delay 3 seconds. Boom, there we go. So now we have this set up. I mean, this is super cool, the fact that we could build this out with inside of Synthflow. That's why I love this platform, like in all honesty, is just the simplicity of being able to build out these assistants. You know, I'm not somebody that codes per se, so having a no-code tool like this where you could build something out like this is honestly really awesome. So we could add as many sub-assistants as we want here. Obviously for this use case, we have all of them dialed in, ready to go. And now let's test this out like you guys are so used to seeing. All right, so let's test out how this assistant team actually works. So now all of these are tied together and we want to go ahead and call ourselves, and you're gonna be able to see how the transfers work when we want to speak with the different departments. So here we go, we're gonna answer the call.
Hey there, this is Jessica with Wilson Dental Office. How may I assist you?
Yeah, I wanted to book an appointment with the Westside Clinic.
Let me transfer you to our Westside Clinic.
Great choice. The Westside Clinic is fantastic. What day are you looking to book your appointment for?
Yeah, I wanted to see if you have any appointments available next Monday.
Let me check. Yes, we do have a few slots open next Monday. Morning or afternoon works better for you?
Thank you. Okay, so I don't need to go through all of that, but I just want to show exactly how the transfer works. So let me go ahead. I'm actually going to test out now trying to transfer it to the accounting department. So say I have any questions regarding payment or anything like that, it will then transfer us there rather than the Westside Clinic like it just did in that video. All right, now let's test out the accounting department. So we're actually going to answer this call and ask some questions about payment.
Hey there, this is Jessica with Wilson Dental Office. How may I assist you?
Yeah, I actually need to pay for a previous appointment. How could I do that?
Let me transfer you to our accounting department. You can pay for your previous appointment either online through our website or directly over the phone with me. Which option works best for you?
Do you guys accept check?
Absolutely, we do accept checks. You can mail it to us or drop it off at our office. Would you like the mailing address or directions to our office?
Thank you. Okay, there we go. So that call just happened. Let's see, you could actually come here and you could see the different transfers. Again, you could come in, obviously see the transcript like we can for all of these. But yeah, there we go. That's how it actually works in action. All right, guys, I'm just finishing up editing this video. As you could see, I just want to say thank you guys for following along. If you are a business and you want to build one of these AI callers for your business, but you don't know where to get started, make sure to book a call below. There's a link to work with my agency to build this out for you and come up with our own AI calling solution. So obviously in this video, we created a team of assistants that could work together and actually transfer calls between each other and perform custom actions. So that's just one example of what we could do with this. There's so many other use cases. So make sure you are subscribed to the channel to get more information like this so you could build these things out for yourself or for business owners. So with that being said, thank you so much. Make sure to like, subscribe, leave a comment, and I'll see you guys next video.